let's play more soccer on this Saturday evening as the GCU men's soccer team gets set to host the United States Air Force Academy Falcons. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back inside the GCU Soccer Stadium. I am Kyle Borg, happy to have you alongside me this evening for tonight's Western Athletic Conference match as the Falcons will enter today 1-1-1 in the WAC, and the Lopes are 2-0, sitting in second place in the conference standings right now. And it's been quite a while since we've had soccer. Last week, the GCU men's soccer team went on the road to San Jose State and came away with a thrilling 3-2 victory thanks to 2 penalty kicks that were drawn by Maximilian Moeller. Justin Rasmussen scored on one, Moeller the game winner on the other. Rasmussen also had a pair of goals last week for the Air Force Falcons. It was hosting Utah Valley, and they fell 3-1 to the Wolverines. And this is a Air Force team that was picked to finish third in the preseason's coaches poll, finished third a season ago when they went 8-10-1, 6-5 in conference play, and fell in the conference semi to that very same Utah Valley team in penalty kicks. And the Air Force Falcons, they are led by the retired Lieutenant Colonel Doug Hill, who is 117, 113, and 24 as head coach of the Air Force Academy Falcons, and he enters his 14th season as the head coach for the Falcons. And of course, leading your Grand Canyon University Lopes is the 6-year head man, Shellis Hindman, who's 505, 167, and 60 all-time as a head coach, still second currently among active coaches in all-time wins. And at GCU, he's 37, 47, and 9, including a 2018 WAC title and 2018 tournament appearance. Well, the last time the Lopes beat this Air Force Falcon team, it was here at the GCU Soccer Stadium on October the 28th of 2018 in a 1-0 victory with a Jackson Jella goal. That was the score back in 2018. Also beat Air Force at the WAC tournament 1-0 in their first round game to advance to that conference tournament final that they ultimately won. The Lopes were the 4 seed that year. Well, how can the Lopes do that again and beat this Air Force team? Let's quickly take a look at the Sanderson Ford 3 keys to the game. Well, the first key for tonight for the Lopes is going to be leading from the front. That is the captain, one of the captains, Justin Rasmussen. He's got a pair of goals on the season, and he is this team's leading goal scorer at the moment, tied at the top with Maximilian Moeller, who's also got a pair of goals. Key number 2 is win the defensive battle. This is a Lopes team that prides itself on the defense, and so does this Air Force team. Both teams have only given up 3 goals on the season as a team defense. Of course, a season ago, the Lopes had 6 shutouts in 2019 against Northern Kentucky, Oregon State, Santa Clara, Incarnate Word, California Baptist, and UTRGV. Third and finally, offensive powers. The Lopes have a good offensive attack going early for them this season. Only scored 19 goals all of the 2019 campaign, already with 5 here in just 2 games for the Lopes, of course led by Moeller and Rasmussen, each with a pair, Gaetan with the other. Those are your Sanderson Ford 3 keys to the games as you see the teams getting ready to walk out with the officials. Lopes will be in the home white with the purple shorts and white socks, the visiting Falcons of Air Force in the visiting blues, blue shorts, blue socks, their goalkeeper in red. Lopes goalkeeper in all black. Referees, of course, in the classic yellows. Well, before we can get to kickoff, we got to have the starting lineups brought to you by Talking Stick Resort Arena, the prayer, and the national anthem. So, without further ado, let's send it down to the public address announcer for the lineups, prayer, and national anthem.
Falcons, as announced by head coach Doug Hill. At midfielder, number 2, Michael Nixu. At midfielder, number 3, Elijah Bussey. A defender, number 4, Max Soul. A midfielder, number 7, Giuliano Daniel. A midfielder, number 9, Lathan Spatafora. A forward, number 10, Tristan Traeger. A defender, number 12, London Agedu. A midfielder, number 13, Quinn Matalis. A defender, number 15, Tyler Johnson. A defender, number 18, Jared Dove. And in goal for the Falcons, number 23, Kiona Likewise. And now, as announced by head coach Doug Hill, here's the starting lineup for the Grand Canyon University Antelopes. As announced by head coach Shellis Heineman. At defender, number 2, Isai Easley. A midfielder, number 10, Hugo Logan. A midfielder, number 13, Justin Rasmussen. A defender, number 20, Alejandro Fernandez. A midfielder, number 22, Will Clark. A midfielder, number 25, Mario Andreo. A forward, number 27, Ray Gayton. A defender, number 29, Pedro Mondragon. A defender, number 32, Ariel Aguas. A forward, number 33, Maximilian Moeller. And in goal for the Lopes, number 1, George Tasuris. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise if you are able. And gentlemen, please remove your caps as we honor America with our nation's anthem.
Quickly recap those Talking Stick Resort starting lineups for you. First, for the visiting 1-1-1 Air Force Academy Falcons, they will start number 2, Michael Nixu, number 3, Elijah Bussey, number 4, Max Soul, number 7 in the captain, the junior midfielder Giuliano Daniel, number 9, Lathan Spaforda, number 10, and the leading goal scorer from a season ago, Tristan Traeger in the midfield. Number 12, London Agedu. Number 13, Quinn Matulis. number 15, Tyler Johnson, number 18, Jared Dove. And in the goal for the Falcons, number 23, Kai Noah likewise. Colorado Springs native, this junior stands at 6 feet tall. He has allowed 3 goals on the season. He's given up .93 goals against. He's saving the ball at 85% with 18 saves. He, like the team, is 1-1-1 on the year. And now, the Talking Stick Resort starting lineups for your Grand Canyon University Antelopes. They go number 2, Isai Easley. Number 10, Hugo Logan. Number 13, Justin Rasmussen. Number 20, Alejandro Fernandez Alcade. Number 22, Will Clark. Number 25, Marios Andreu. 27, Ray Gatan. 29, Pedro Mondragon. Number 32, Ariel Aguas. And number 33, the freshman from Germany, Maximilian Moeller. In the goal for the Lopes, like it has been for the past 2 seasons, it is number 1, George Tesouris. The redshirt junior stands at 6'1". He's given up 3 goals on the season. He's given up 1.5 goals a game. He's got 4 saves on the year. He's saving the ball at 57%. And like his team, he is also 2-0 on the season. Lopes in the white with the purple shorts, Falcons in the blue. Let's get ready to play soccer game number 2 of the day here on a Saturday night. We are underway with the Lopes starting us off with the ball. Aguas across for Isai Eastley, and the Lopes will get things started. Here's Aguas. Aguas immediately taken out. We're going to get a foul just 22 seconds into this one on Air Force. They'll drop it back to Tesouris. And he'll start the Lopes offense from the back. Lopes offense has been better than it has been in recent seasons, as Moeller will get it to Logan. Logan for Gatan. Gatan had the game winner against Houston Baptist in the home opener. Lopes offense has had some struggles over the last 2 or so seasons, but the offense really looking like it's bulked up a little bit with returning leading goal scorer Rasmussen and Maximilian Moeller in the middle. That's dropped off Logan. Be back for Fernandez Alcade. He'll make a move. He's going to cross one in. Backside. Rasmussen looking to run it down. He's going to keep it in play. Justin in the middle. And they'll go back for Rasmussen. And he'll have to drop all the way back, and the Lopes looking to get back towards the 18-yard box of the Falcons. Mondragon in the middle for Logan. He'll drop it back for Isai Easley. Fernandez Alcade out wide on this near side. Pops one up looking for Gatan. Gatan has it for a moment, and it's poked away. And Air Force has to kick it out of play. Lopes are going to get the throw in. It's in the middle. That's Moeller. Lopes still with possession, have yet to relinquish it. But Air Force suffocating the Lopes on this near touch line. Moeller wasn't paying attention in the pass, was an errant one. It's taken away. This is Tristan Traeger. Had a hat trick against the Lopes last season in the 4-3 victory in double overtime in Colorado Springs at the Air Force Academy. And that's going to be a foul on the Lopes. That was Lathan Spaforda who was taken out. Aguas, the man, whistled for the infraction. And talking to from the center official. Now they'll play it long. Gatan, he's not going to get there. It's a foot race, and Air Force is going to win it. That's kicked out of play. That was Agaidu trying to get there. London Agaidu, the defensive player with a goal and an assist on the season. Whack all freshman a season ago. Shot from distance. Rasmussen connected, but just a little bit high. And Kainoa likewise will now get a goal kick, his first of the evening. Isai Eastley trying to turn it around, couldn't do it. Good defense if pressure from Air Force, and they're going to get it back. Daniel with it, out wide, taken away by Gatan. Trying to find Hugo Logan. Can't do it. Agedu boots that one up, looking for Spaforta. Foul on the Lopes. And Marios Andreu, the man called for that foul. Isai Eastley falls down, getting to that one, cross in, slide tackled away, and a throw in coming for Air Force. Crossed in by Johnson, and it's deflected out of play. Johnson will take the throw in for the Falcons. Finally gets the ball in play. Lopes will clear it. Moeller heads it back. Stepping in are the Lopes. Air Force wins it back with Daniel in the middle. And that shot goes wide. Lopes wanted a handball. Goal kick coming. Spatafora took a good look at that. Tennessee native, the junior, all WAC honorable mention, led the team in assists a season ago with 7. And he had 4 goals as well. He's got a goal on the season. No assist just yet. As Tasu Reese plays it out wide. And the Lopes will switch fields yet again. This is Andreu near side with it. Drops it back for Eastley. Back for Tatsuris as the Lopes starting to swing it around. Lopes just 3-5-1 all time against the Falcons. Last win came on a neutral field in Seattle when they won the WAC tournament. That one crossed in, backside. Gatan is there, brings it down, rips it back across goal. And it's taken out, and now a shot from Mondragon. Or that's Fernandez Alcade. Shot from distance. Wouldn't get through, and is saved by Kainoa likewise. 6.5 minutes in. Lopes have done pretty well on the possession end of play so far. That one over Moeller's head, and now Agedu turns it up, and the Lopes will boot it right back. Running it down and letting it travel was Jared Dove, junior defenseman from Gambrills, Maryland. Jared Dove wears number 18 in that back line next to London Agedu. They're going to look to pick out a teammate, and they will, but it's poked away for a moment. Offside flag was up on Elijah Bussey. Elijah Bussey just a little bit too eager. Arizona native. As the Lopes will play it back for Tsuris, and he'll start us off on the restart. Eastley taking a ton of space. Moeller wants it. And he'll end up with it near side. Couldn't control it, and it's out of play. Tyler Johnson again, he'll take the throw. Taken away by the Lopes defense and Isai Easley. That ball's gonna stay in play. Here's Easley and he'll drop it back. Headed away. Headed back down. Hugo Logan's got it for GCU. So Aguas and Easley have switched sides of their defensive center back assignments. And Rasmussen will find it to Aguas. That pass too strong. Kainoa likewise picks it up now after Moeller applies some pressure. That's going to get out of play. Throw in. Johnson, the throw taker now for Air Force.
Wow, the Coyotes are winning right now. 4-2.
Aguas applying pressure to Spatafora, but he gets it away, and now here comes Air Force. Crossed into the middle and headed out by the Lopes defense. But Air Force is still on it. Gets out of play, Air Force throw. That's taken away. Good tussle from Moeller and Agedu, but it's now back for the Air Force defensive line, and Johnson heads it back. Agedu's there. No foul. Lopes bench wanted one. Be crossed in, taken out of play, corner kick, as Bussey was there. Just the 5th corner kick of the season for the Falcons. Just the 3rd that the Lopes have allowed. Played in. Headed back across by the Lopes defense. It's back up top. Air Force still has it. Popped up George to Suris. Will get under that just like somebody fielding a punt in the NFL, and easily done and controlled. Easley with it. Out wide, now dropped back. Trying to pick out Rasmussen, that one skips on by. Dove is there. Now it's in the middle, taken away by the Lopes and Will Clark. Rasmussen far side with it. Return pass. Crossed in. Moeller likewise collide. After a little shove by Dove, Dove and Moeller jawing at it. Likewise stepped over Moeller on the way up, and Moeller didn't like it. So no love lost early on here at the GCU Soccer Stadium, just 13.5 minutes in. Tesuri's gonna slide that one away from Bussy. George Tesuri's coming out playing a little sweeper keeper.
I'm trying. Come
And a
on.
throw in coming for Air Force. It'll be Johnson who's gonna take it. Johnson taking his time.
There it is.
Goes long. Bounces through. Mondragon can't get it away.
Mano.
Now the Lopes do, and they'll get the deflection as it trickles out of play, and they will get a throw in with a chance to now put some pressure on Air Force. Rasmussen had it, now Air Force does. Dove. Clark was looking for Rasmussen, couldn't get it through. Traeger. Still with it are the Falcons. Threatening. Cross all the way through. Bussy wasn't there, and it's going to be an Air Force throw. It looks like it might have got tipped off of George Tesuri's glove.
It's a throw in.
Looks like Air Force is set to go long again with Johnson.
Yeah. Not the throw.
Takes his time when he's ready to throw this one in. Gets back for the Falcons.
Yeah.
Back for Johnson this time. He'll cross one in, but Tesuri's will wait on it. He'll get it easily.
Yeah, really. But that happened.
Cross for Aguas. Back to Tesuri's. And he'll get it to Isai Easley, who will start things for GCU this time, looking for Ray Gatton. Pass will be way long and out of play. Goal kick coming for Likewise. Air Force looking to control it. Lopes looking to bring it down. A couple of different headers. Now it comes down to Rasmussen's feet, and he'll start things with Aguas. 17 minutes into this one, still no score between the Falcons and the Lopes. Logan picks it up. That might change here. Here's Gatton. Gatton for Logan. He'll send one across. Likewise, touch it. No, he didn't. Goal kick. Air Force. This is an Air Force team that returns 9 starters from a season ago and welcomes in 16 newcomers. That's a big freshman class for Coach Doug Hill. Now they'll let it travel back to Likewise, but they also return 8 postseason honorees from last season's team, including, again, the leading goal scorer on the team with 17, and with 13 of the goals coming in Western Athletic Conference play. Tristan Traeger, number 10, he was first team All-WAC in 2019. Talked about that hat trick against the Lopes. That was part of a 6-goal weekend for him. Back-to-back hat tricks in 2019 in back-to-back home games, one against UNLV and then against the Lopes as well. So Tristan Traeger, a huge threat to score at any given moment, and he scores in bunches. But here's Gatan. He's already got a goal this season. That's a good slide tackle from behind, able to win the ball. And now Logan's going to get called for a foul. Johnson got taken out. And the free kick's all the way out of play. Lopes are going to get a throw. They'll go quick. Maybe try and catch an Air Force off guard with numbers for the Lopes. But Air Force is there. Looking for Bussey. He got tripped up, got clipped from behind. Clipped from behind by Fernandez Alcade. Just barely. Now this could be dangerous here for Air Force. Sent in, headed away by the Lopes. A lot of white shirts in the middle of that box for GCU, well done. Now they'll send one back. Tesouris will call him off. And now he'll send it out for Ariel Aguas. Calls for Fernandez Alcade to come get it. He does. Neither side's made a substitution 20 minutes in. Gatan trying to go around Johnson. A lot of action here on this near side. Here halfway through just about of the first half. Far side, here's Mondragon. He'll take some space. He'll feed the captain, Rasmussen. Sent in, and they are going to get a handball this time. So now the Lopes have a chance to play one in, possibly take a 1-0 lead 20 minutes in. Referee telling Rasmussen where to put the ball, and now he'll mark the 10 yards off for the wall. So it looks like this one might come off the left foot of Rasmussen. It will. Does have an assist on the season to go with 2 goals. Here we go. Rasmussen got a tip to the back post off of a head of a Falcon defender, and now here comes Air Force. They'll clear it long, but Tesouris all over it. And he'll find Fernandez Alcade. Moeller wants it in the middle. Can Alcade pick him out? Another hand wanted for the Lopes, not going to get there. Stepping in, but it's won back by Air Force. Here's Traeger, he's dangerous. He'll get it poked away and taken away. Great defense from the Lopes. That's Will Clark stepping in. Moeller gets it. Holding off his defender in London Agedu. Out wide, Rasmussen. He'll play it back for Pedro Mondragon. And now it's back again, Lopes defense. They're going to swing it all the way around. Here's pressure by Spadafora. Isai Easley does good to juke him out for a moment and give the Lopes a little bit of more breathing room now as Lathan will back off. And the defense will play catch. Now the Lopes have it. Here we go, looking long. No one's gonna get there, it'll be Air Force. And they'll let it travel out of play. Goal kick. Likewise, will take it. So Likewise will push his offense up. And now he'll boot it away to midfield. Played in onside was Bussy, but now the Lopes defense and Eastside Eastley take it out of play. And a corner coming for Air Force. They'll set up like they're going to go short like they did last time, but they did play it in. So we'll see what the Falcons want to do with this one. They'll go short. Almost didn't work out, but they do get it back. Played in. Daniels' cross was taken away by the Lopes. Soul plays it in. There's a shot and a sliding block. Eastside Eastley. And now a shot high and wide. Goal kick coming. Here's Marco Afonso Tosh Yasuda. A couple of offensive substitutions now for Coach Heineman and the Lopes. Yasuda just 35 minutes logged on the season. Afonso with 107 and an assist.
Your attention, please. Now onto the pitch for the Lopes. Number 7, Marco Afonso. And number 9,
Rasmussen out, along with Gatan. So Afonso Yasuda into the game for GCU. That one played across, but Likewise is going to get there. Pass too strong and not quite enough to the sideline to pick out Marco. 7 minutes to go in the first half at the GCU Arena. It's 22-20. Make that 22-22 between the Lopes and the Wolverines of Utah Valley inside the GCU Arena as Moeller picks it up here at the soccer stadium. Looking to get something going here and spark this Lopes offense. Yasuda. Played back. Aguas. Moeller. Afonso now. In the middle, Moeller. He wanted the return pass, didn't get it. Drops back. Clark across for Fernandez Alcade. Finds Yasuda. Here comes Tosh. Cutting in. Cross. Punched away by Likewise. Clearance attempt deflected on the first one. Second attempt's out. Out of play for a Falcon throw. And some substitutions. Luke Hill, number 6. Jake Angeletti, number 21, who's got a goal on the season. They'll check in. Next shoe checks out, one of them for Air Force. Reese will start it. I also believe that. Nexu and Bussy checked out for Air Force on that last substitution. Neither side has gotten too good of a chance, but decent chances so far. Slide tackled away. Air Force gets it back, however, now poked away again. Falcons trying desperately to keep it on the Lopes half of the field, and they will for the time being. Into Reese lets it travel. Out of bounds for a goal kick. Lopes fans, get the best gear to show off your Lope pride. Go to lopeshops.gcu.edu to find everything GCU, from the coolest apparel to from the newest apparel to the coolest accessories. Use promo code GCU or GameDay20 today only to get 20% off for being a GCU TV viewer. That's GameDay20. As the Lopes will look to start the attack again. Yasuda takes it. Here's Afonso for Moeller. Can't pick out a teammate, likewise takes over. Lopes take it away. A lot of play in the middle of the field so far. Air Force has done a good job on possession. Their last game against Utah Valley, they got dominated 75-25 in the percentile, in the percentage of who had the most possession. Foul on the Lopes. So another free kick coming here for the Falcons, who were back-to-back regular season champions in 17 and 18. Also advanced to the 2018 Sweet 16. They've made 5 tournament appearances under Coach Doug Hill. Headed away, another throw-in coming on that far side for Air Force. Playing it in, taken away by Mondragon. Moeller for Logan. Logan trying to dance with it. It's taken away. Trying to beat the double team. Wanted a whistle on a foul, didn't get it. Quick throw into the back line. Here's Johnson with it. Lopes get force the errant pass, and we'll get Alexis Canales into the game. Looks like Will Clark will check out. Andrea return pass. He'll get it back. All the way back to George Tsuris. Lopes midfield defense going to play a little bit more catch here as it'll get to Aguas. Really like to pick and choose their times when they want to go deep in attack. Like to build from that defensive side. They like to send those wingers forward as well, so you'll see a lot of Aguas and Isai Easley starting the offense for the Lopes, those 2 center backs. You see Easley with it now, junior captain. Looking to pick out Maximilian Moeller. It gets down in the middle. Logan couldn't get it. Likewise, we'll pick it up and he'll start things off for the Falcons. Logan again. Here's Afonso. He'll lay it off. At the top of the box. Not going to get a rip. Tried to lay it off for Afonso. He slips, couldn't recover. Slide tackled. And the Lopes still with it now. Aguas. Cutting back, finds Afonso. Fonzo stays with it, makes a move. Now he'll send one in, back post, nobody home. Trying to clean it up now on the back end. Can they keep it in play? They will. No, they will not. The assistant's flag is up. And now a little extracurricular activity on that far side. But here comes the goal kick. And a Lope substitution. 15, Alec Labarge in for Hugo Logan. 33.5 minutes in. Yasuda, he'll carry it for the Lopes. Tried to send it in, took a deflection. Should be a Lopes corner, it will be. First corner for the Lopes. Afonso now. And he'll serve it up off his left foot. See if he can pick out Moeller, Aguas, Labarge, Eastley also in there. Oh, bicycle kick is high. That was Maximilian Moeller, it looks like, getting his foot in there on it. Cleared away by Likewise. Lopes take it away. See if they can get a shot away this time on Likewise. Make him stop one. Afonso will play it in the middle. A little touch away from Moeller, but it's taken away for a moment. And now foul. Ariel Aguas climbing the back of Lathan Spadafora.
Penalty is just inside the box. That's it. Yes. It's just a foul. Yeah.
Dove will take. Falcon lost his footing in the middle of the box, so he didn't get control, but now they will on the far side. Hill with it. Whistling a foul on Air Force.
Yeah, I did see that. That was, yeah, it's nice pass.
Lopes will go quick, and
Yeah.
Aguas has it. Fernandez Alcade in the middle. Finds Canales, who will get it to Afonso. Finds Andreu. Out wide again. Marios Andreu in the middle, looking to split a couple of defenders. He does. Not going to run it down. Goal kick coming for Likewise. Lopes pick it up at midfield. Taken away by the Lopes. Did they keep it in? They do. Here's Tasu Reese. And a foul on Air Force, so the Lopes will get a free kick.
It's like behind. It's like, yeah.
They go quick.
It's like behind some like places. It's the coaches or depending.
With it now on this near side. Johnson looking to clear it up. Eastley's home with it now. Offside flags up on Tasha Suda, just a little too eager to get in behind.
Yes.
6 minutes remain here in the opening half. We don't have a score between the Falcons and the Lopes. Falcons still looking to apply some pressure, but Lopes pick it up for the time being. See if they can counter. They'll drop it back. Air Force trying to apply some pressure and force a turnover. Lopes break the pressure for right now, and now here's Afonso. Lopes want a hand. They're not going to get it. Screaming at the officials.
California original handball.
Suris eats that cross up. Nothing's going to come of it. Final 5 minutes of the opening half.
I've never played that type of handball, but I played handball, like the actual game. Handball, playing in like 6v6, with the small ball. You only have 3 steps.
Now the Lopes will get it across midfield and drop it back again.
You have to pass, and then throw it inside the goal.
Mondragon.
That's the Olympic stuff.
They'll get the return pass now for Eastley.
Yeah.
Afonso back to the middle. He wants a go. Likewise, he'll read that all the way. Andreu has it.
Nice.
Yasuda for Afonso, wants it back. Afonso not going to pick him out. That took a deflection. Looked like it got off the Lope last. It's going to be a corner. That definitely hit, I think, Maximilian Moeller or Alec Labarge maybe before it went out of bounds. So Lopes are going to get lucky, see if they can capitalize on this corner kick. Afonso to serve it up. I-1 back post headed. Canales picks it up. Fernandez Alcade, second ball in, header high and over the crossbar. And a goal kick and a substitution. Number 8, it's going to be the Colorado Springs native, the freshman Thaddeus Dewing, who's got a goal on the season for Air Force. His brother Austin is an Air Force Academy graduate and alumni of this soccer team as well. His dad Ted also graduated from the Air Force Academy. Labarge. Andreu. Canales with it in the middle. Fernandez Alcade back to Eastley. Afonso. Cleared away and a throw-in coming for the Lopes. Played in, headed away. Picked up by GCU. It's Mondragon back for Andreu. Falcon throw-in on the far side with only 40 ticks left in the first half clock. Doing. Drop it back. Agedu back in. Air Force still with it, looking to play it over the top. Tesouris lets it travel. We're gonna get a goal kick, but it will not be taken. That is the first 45 minutes of play. It is the Lopes 0. The Falcons of Air Force 0. We will take a quick break and we'll get you right back here for halftime before we start the second 45 minutes of play right here on GCU TV.
Grand Canyon University, a Christian university, is one of the largest and fastest growing universities in the country. GCU offers 270 dynamic academic programs with modern apartment-style living, classrooms, labs, restaurants, and more. Located in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, GCU's vibrant community and expansive campus is ranked top 20 for best college campuses in America. My university integrates the free market system with a welcoming Christian worldview perspective into its academic programs and throughout campus life, so you can put your faith into action and help transform communities. GCU campus students received over $157 million in scholarships in 2020, and many students attend GCU for less than the cost of a state university. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer to see the scholarships you qualify for. Admissible high school seniors can schedule a free visit from anywhere in the country. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer.
At Raising Cane's, we know quality takes time, patience, and the best ingredients, which is why every chicken finger we serve is hand battered and cooked to order just for you. We never take shortcuts. That doesn't mean you can. Introducing an even faster and easier way to order Cane's with our new app. Find your closest restaurant, customize your meal, pay, and schedule pickup. So next time, take it easy and order with the Raising Cane's app.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Once you've been to hell and back, there's not much left to fear. When the boogeyman goes to sleep at night, he checks under his bed for me. Have you ever wondered who Waldo's hiding from? Me. Not even the Cougars of LA are enough to scare me. But if I get into an accident, I'm calling the boss. Sweet James. If you've been hurt, don't back down. Call Sweet James.
When I think back on graduation day, it's such a special moment. Walking across the stage, hearing your name called. I think I would really regret not walking. I think being able to finish out a long college experience with an awesome moment like graduation is really special.
If I hadn't decided to walk that day, I think I'd regret not having that sense of closure and accomplishment for that huge chapter in my life.
My name's Noah and I graduated in 2015.
My name is Lauren and I graduated in 2016.
Herff Jones, by your side. At Tire Pros, we know your time is valuable.
And spending time with family and friends is what really matters.
Our customers are the core of our business.
That's why we make buying tires and auto service hassle-free.
Our certified technicians will keep your car running smoothly.
So you can spend your time the way that you want.
Find a convenient location near you at TirePros.com.
Hassle-free guaranteed.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions GIF Collection.
Now I'm so happy.
Welcome back inside the GCU Soccer Stadium as the score at halftime is 0-0 between the United States Air Force Academy Falcons and your Grand Canyon University Lopes. A pretty back and forth first half. Neither side with a ton of quality chances, a lot of play in the middle of the field. Let's take a look at the Commonwealth Insurance halftime stats. Lopes have 7 total shots to the 2 of the Falcons of Air Force, and they've put 2 of their shots on goal. Air Force has none, making 2 saves for Kainoa likewise. Both sides have been offside 1 time apiece, 6 and 4 fouls in favor of GCU, so 10 between the 2 sides so far. Those are your Commonwealth Insurance halftime stats. And again, no score, 0-0. Both sides playing a lot in the middle of the field and on the wings. And last night, before the men's, or during the men's basketball game, rather, against Utah Valley to kick off their final series of the season, there was a watch party at the Casino Arizona and the Casino Arizona Sports Bar, CAZ Sports Bar for Lope Nation. Got to check out a little bit of the game from last night, unfortunately. Lopes were unable to come away with the victory, a 59-55 loss for the Lopes against the Wolverines of Utah Valley. That win guaranteed at least a share of the regular season title for the Wolverines. If they win tonight, they will be the regular season champions outright for the Wolverines. If the Lopes win, they will share the regular season title. And as long as Seattle or New Mexico State wins with a Lopes win, the Lopes will be the 1 seed going into Las Vegas next week. If the Lopes lose, they will be the 2 seed in the WAC tournament, but nonetheless, they have been able to clinch a first round bye in the WAC tournament, so they will not play till Friday. The tournament starts Thursday. So the Lopes, regardless of what happens tonight, have advanced to the WAC semis for the 3rd time in 4 seasons, as last year's tournament was canceled before they could play any games on the men's side. On the women's side, the WAC tournament, the Lopes will be the 3 seed behind Utah Valley and California Baptist, who finish their season undefeated in regular season conference champs for the Lancers, but unfortunately they cannot advance past the WAC tournament as they are still on probation during the transition period from Division I to Division II. And it looks like the Lopes of Grand Canyon will take on UTRGV in their first round game in the 3-6 matchup. They'll get the winner of Chicago State, Utah Valley. The only team on the women's side that gets a bye is California Baptist. Well, let's take one more break at halftime here. We'll get back to it with the upcoming schedule when we come back right here on GCU TV.
It's time to get away. It's time to escape. It's a new day to play. Your retreat awaits at Talking Stick Resort. Indulge your appetite for excitement with our thrilling table games, our electrifying slots, our outstanding restaurants, and our exceptional accommodations. It's all waiting for you. It's a new day to play at Talking Stick Resort. Play in style.
From reimagining the way you work to reassessing what you need, you've changed the way you do business. And now, so have we. With no annual contracts and flexible internet and voice solutions, you'll have what you need to get back to business. Rethink, reconnect, reimagine. Switch to Cox Business today. From reimagining the way you work to reassessing what you need, you've changed the way you do business. And now, so have we. With no annual contracts and flexible internet and voice solutions, you'll have what you need to get back to business. Rethink, reconnect, reimagine. Switch to Cox Business today.
When life seems uncertain, there's one credit union that provides both dollars and cents. Copper State Credit Union. With solutions that focus on our members, you can take advantage of competitive rates, free cashback checking, and local attentive service. Uplifting our community is a standard we live by. That's why thousands of your Arizona neighbors rely on us. Strengthening Arizona families through financial empowerment. That's Copper State Credit Union.
Back inside the GCU soccer stadium at a scoreless halftime between the Falcons of Air Force and the Lopes of Grand Canyon. Neither side with quality chances just yet, but we'll see if anything happens in the second 45 minutes of play. Before we can get there, let's go ahead and take a look at the GCU upcoming schedule. Baseball's on the road at Oklahoma State tomorrow, and that finale at 11 a.m. And softball will play their third of 4 against Northern Illinois tomorrow at 1 p.m. at the GCU softball stadium. They won both of their games against Northern Illinois in their doubleheader 2-1 and then 10-5. And women's volleyball is at California Baptist Monday and Tuesday of this upcoming week. They'll return home on the 15th and the 16th to take on Seattle University here at the GCU Arena. And the women's basketball team not playing this week. They'll wait until they play Wednesday in Las Vegas. And I believe they're going to take on the 6th-seeded UTRGV Vaqueros. And men's basketball right now just tipping off half number 2. And they are leading 35-30 right now. Make it 37-30. Mikey Dixon on the fast break layup just put the Lopes up by 7 to start half number 2. Men's basketball started slow last night, lost 59-55. Started slow tonight, but have a 7-point lead at the moment. And no score here at the soccer stadium. Earlier today, women's soccer hosted New Mexico State. They fell 2-1 after a Danny Babb goal cut the 2-0 lead in half, but the Lopes had quality chance after quality chance. A couple passes are too long trying to get the Lopes through. A couple of them hit the post high and wide. It did everything for the Lopes. They threw the kitchen sink at New Mexico State, and New Mexico State had an answer for pretty much everything the Lopes threw at them in the second half. Well, we have about 4 minutes remaining here at halftime here in this one against Air Force and GCU. We'll step aside one final time before the second 45 minutes of play. It is a 0-0 draw at the moment between the Falcons and the Lopes. Stay tuned right here on GCU TV.
At Raising Cane's, we know quality takes time, patience, and the best ingredients, which is why every chicken finger we serve is hand battered and cooked to order just for you. We never take shortcuts. That doesn't mean you can. Introducing an even faster and easier way to order Cane's with our new app. Find your closest restaurant, customize your meal, pay, and schedule pickup. So next time, take it easy and order with the Raising Cane's app.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Once you've been to hell and back, there's not much left to fear. When the boogeyman goes to sleep at night, he checks under his bed for me. Have you ever wondered who Waldo's hiding from? Me. Not even the Cougars of LA are enough to scare me. But if I get into an accident, I'm calling the boss, Sweet James. If you've been hurt, don't back down. Call Sweet James.
When I think back on graduation day, it's such a special moment. Walking across the stage, hearing your name called. I think I would really regret not walking. I think being able to finish out a long college experience with an awesome moment like graduation is really special.
If I hadn't decided to walk that day, I think I'd regret not having that sense of closure and accomplishment for that huge chapter in my life.
My name's Noah and I graduated in 2015.
My name is Lauren and I graduated in 2016.
Herff Jones, by your side.
It's time to get away. It's time to escape. It's a new day to play. Your retreat awaits at Talking Stick Resort. Indulge your appetite for excitement with our thrilling table games, our electrifying slots, our outstanding restaurants, and our exceptional accommodations. It's all waiting for you. It's a new day to play at Talking Stick Resort. Play in style.
The final minute of halftime ticks off the clock as the Falcons and the Lopes are locked in a scoreless draw, both sides getting loose for half number 2. It's been a pretty physical game so far. 10 fouls between the two sides, 6 for the Lopes, 4 for Air Force. Lopes are the only team to put a shot on goal, and they've put 2 of them on frame so far, but have not found the back of the net to beat Kai Noah likewise, who's only given up 3 goals on the season entering today. He was a WAC honorable mention a season ago. Had 6 saves against Utah Valley in that 3-1 loss on the 27th of February for Air Force. They opened their season with a 4-0 win over Dixie State before San Jose State game was postponed. Had a scoreless draw with UNLV, and then that loss to Utah Valley at home 3-1, and their next match will be on the 13th next week against the Redhawks of Seattle. Lopes opened their season with a 2-1 win over Houston Baptist, went on the road to San Jose State, picked up a 3-2 win thanks to a couple of penalty kicks, both drawn by Maximilian Moeller, as Rasmussen put a goal home and a penalty kick for 2 goals on the day. Moeller had the game-winning penalty kick score in the 89th minute to give the Lopes a 3-2 lead and give them a 2-game win streak to start their season at 2-0. Well, it looks like the teams are ready to go. It's the Falcons in the blue, Lopes in the white. Referee checks with his assistants, checks his watch. Let's play 45 minutes more. Well, maybe not just yet. Matulis didn't kick it. Now we will. Let's play 45 minutes more. Falcons, Lopes, locked in a scoreless battle so far. Lopes pick it up after the Falcons started off the half. Moeller for Rasmussen. Off of the back of Logan. Moeller trying to run it down, won't do it. Looking up, here's Dewing. Thaddeus Dewing trying to get through, can't get it. And George Tesouris will eat that one up. Looks like Coach Hill will start the second half with the team he ended the first half with on the pitch. So far, you saw Thaddeus Dewing, the freshman, trying to get through for goal number 2 on his young season and young career as at the Air Force Academy. Logan couldn't find a way to get that through. All the way across now. Crossed in, back post. Who's the home? Get out of play. Corner kick, I believe, is the signal on the field. It will be. Looks like Luke Hill, sophomore, will head back to take this corner kick for Air Force. Crossed in, headed away. Ogedu got it back, and now the secondary cross. Tesouris dropped it, and he comes in and he picks it up. George Tesouris right there. Here's Easley. Tipped on through from Rasmussen. Lopes are in. Shot, kick, save. Likewise, Rasmussen picks it up. He'll send a second one in. Back post, he scores! Justin Rasmussen. The senior captain leading from the front puts the Lopes ahead. 2.5 minutes into half number 2. 1-0, his third goal on the season. Had 6 last season, excuse me. Led the team a season ago and is leading them once again. The pride of Bishop Gorman High School in Las Vegas, Nevada. Beats Kainoa likewise. And the Lopes are up 1-0 on the Air Force Academy. Deflected off of Fernandez Alcade on the far end and over the touch line. It'll be a throw in here for the Air Force. Sent in, Easley headed away. And now foul on Fernandez Alcade, taking out Jake Angeletti. South Jordan, Utah native. And to step up to take this one will be Quinn Matsulis. Standing over it as well as Giuliano Daniel. He'll walk away this time. Matsulis to send it in. Tesouris knocked down again. This time we'll get a whistle and a foul. Lope down the middle of the box. Tesouris might have collided with him on the way through. He's calling immediately for the training staff. That's Easley. Here comes the training staff now.
Like for that could be an injury timeout.
So as the training staff attends to the junior captain, Isai Easley, we'll take a quick break and step away and come back with the rest of half number 2.
Joel Embiid is unhappy.
Like, really unhappy.
Because the internet keeps using not-so-amazing GIFs to react to his amazing highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Embiid Deserves Better Reactions gift collection.
Now I'm so happy.
Moment. So nice to see him. So now Isai Easley will jog off under his own power as the training staff will tail him, and we'll wait to see if the Lopes make a substitution or he'll just run back on at the referee's discretion. So nice to see that Isai is okay. He's captain with Justin Rasmussen. Taking a couple of spills, can't quite get his footing. As the Lopes pick it up, it's George Tesouris with it. And now here comes Isai Easley on. He'll run back to his position on the defensive end as the referee waves him back. Fernandez Alcade. With it on the far side. Fernandez Alcade steps in. He'll lay it off. Gatan. Lopes are going to get a throw. Isai Easley will drop it back for George Tesouris. Out of play and a throw coming for Air Force. Here comes Air Force playing the ball in, but Aguas reads it, takes it away. Referee falls down, Moeller has it. Likewise will take it up. Pops straight up into the air. Out of play, Lopes are going to get it back. In the middle. This is Logan. Cross back post. Nobody home for the Lopes. They do pick it back up. Rasmussen. Back from Mondragon. Pedro will send it across. Far sideline. Out of play, and the Lopes will get another throw. Gatan's down on that far touchline. Referee's telling Andreu to throw it in. He will. Laid off Rasmussen again. Goes wide. So now we'll get the stoppage for Ray Gatana as the referee will jog over to check on him. Training staff also getting over there to him now. He's now up, still off on that sideline. So here comes a sub. They're going to let Yasuda. Yasuda in for Gatan now. Lopes take it away, Andreu. Moeller lays it off. Taken away by Hill. Couldn't find Doing. Doing looking to go over top of Aquas. And now he's tripped up and we'll get a call. Aguas draws a foul. And he'll play it back for George. Tesouris out wide, Aguas. Here come the Lopes. Crossed in, Moeller got a touch. Goes wide and out of play. Corner kick.
You want the coach? You want the coach? That's GCU's coach. You want the other coach? I'll give you the other coach. Right here. Here's the coach.
Corner kick for GCU. Rasmussen to serve it up. Headed away. Logan. Back for Mondragon. Pass too strong from Hugo. This ball's going to stay in play. Aguas all the way over, or excuse me, Fernandez Alcade all the way over for George Tesouris. Looking long, couldn't find a teammate. Easley.
No? They're out.
Out of play and so throw-in comes in. Out of play and a goal kick. Here come the Lopes. Out of play. No, says the official. The official says it's going to be Air Force Falcon ball. Played in. Easley had her Rasmussen boots away to clear and reset for the Lopes. Logan for Moeller. Rasmussen. Andreu. He'll drop it back. Yasuda. Tosh playing with it. He'll have a go. Took a deflection on the way through. Goal kick for the Falcons. So likewise, we'll set up to take the goal kick. Likewise sends it away. Lopes throw. Rasmussen gonna now leave it for Pedro Mondragon. Matsulis now. He'll send one up. Looking over the top for Spadafora, and George Tesouris will be there, and he'll pick it up. And now Tristan Traeger gonna bump Tesouris a couple of times. They exchange pleasantries. So we'll eclipse 59 minutes now. We're gonna play advantage. Everybody losing their footing. Out of play, goal kick. Tesouris goes quick. Aguas, Andreu, Eastley now. Lopes want to add another one. Couldn't pick out Yasuda. Air Force ball. That's taken away. Air Force, another errant pass. Still a pretty back and forth affair in the middle of the field. Rasmussen, he's got the goal for the Lopes. He'll send it in, back post, over top of the crossbar, and a goal kick coming for Air Force. Likewise in, and the Lopes will head it down. Moeller. Soul flicks it for Air Force. Rasmussen down. Air Force has it now. Looking to pick out Spadafora. Tesouris there, has to hold up. Barely staying in the box is George Tesouris. Good job to hold yourself up and not slide out of the box. Would have been bad for the Lopes. Field a little slippery still. And now Lopes will pick up a throw.
No. What he did right now? Like, you're talking about what he did right now? It's a 50-50. But if it's like he's going for the ball and then he like literally goes after up, then yeah, it would be enough to
played back, Dove.
Probably get a red card for that. They interact.
Likewise sent that one long.
Oh, injury.
A couple of header attempts from either side as Soul picks it up. Senior defender with it. He'll play it out wide to Nekshu. Nekshu all the way across. Here comes Air Force looking to tie this one up and equalize. Easley takes it away. Now the Lopes are able to clear and reset. Soul. There's Yasuda. He'll reset.
Oh yeah, so earlier today I went to the restroom.
Mondragon plays it up to Tsuris, who kicks it long.
For the women's side. I asked him, who's better, Messi or Ronaldo?
Traeger dancing with it. Air Force bench wants a foul, not going to get it. Here's Rasmussen for Canales. And over to Isai Easley. They'll drop back for Tsuris, who will boot it long. Lopes were offside, can't challenge it. Dove heads it away. Picking it up now is the Lopes. Here's Aguas, tiptoeing on through. Yasuda for Aguas. Back for Yasuda. Tosh crossing in, diving header from Rasmussen, can't connect, out of play. Throw in for Air Force. Getting a look at the head coach and the retired Lieutenant Colonel Doug Hill, who retired from the Air Force in 2006 with over 2,800 flying hours logged for the United States Air Force. Coach Hill has been at the Academy for 27 years, 14 as the head coach, in his 117, 113, and 24. We'd like to thank Coach Doug Hill for his service, along with a couple of his assistants, and of course we thank these future Air Force veterans that are cadets right now at the Academy for their future service as well. As Air Force will pick up a free kick here on the near side. It's going to be London Agedu to take.
Wait, what's his last name?
Air Force almost got one through. Tsuris will clear. Logan. Logan gets the return pass. Rasmussen. He'll take the throw for the Lopes. Quick for Logan. Back for Justin. In the middle. Drop back for Pedro Mondragon now. Yasuda, far sideline with it. He'll cut back to the end line, sent in likewise, gobbling up the rebound. Aguas, or Andreu, turned it over. Traeger can't control it. A little frustrated is Tristan Traeger. Matulis. Easley steps in. along with Fernandez Alcade to get it away. Trying to switch for Moeller, but a couple of defenders for Air Force, including Dove, who was there. Dove has played a good game on Maximilian Moeller so far. Jared Dove was a all-WAC honorable mention. Logged a team-high 1,586 minutes. His dad, John, graduated from the Naval Academy, so he also grew up in a military family.
Yeah.
I was talking about the game.
Drop back for Kainoa likewise. Well, now here comes Air Force. Can't find Matsulis on the way through. Picked up by Nekshu. Lopes more strong defense. Andreu stepped in, he took it away, he still got it, he'll play it out wide. Yasuda return pass. Here's Tosh now, he'll slip on through. Cutting hard to the middle, finding Moeller. Moeller looked across one end, took a deflection into the hands of Likewise. He'll go quick and throw it out for Nekshu. Lopes win it back, and we'll settle things down. Logan was trying to get Rasmussen through by running past it and trying to get a little switch play in. Pinballing off a couple of heads on the far side. Andreu steps in, takes it away from Lathan Spadafora. Yasuda far side, back for Fernandez Alcade. Canales for Moeller. Laying off for Moeller, back for Logan. Logan in the middle. Pass to the corner for Mondragon. He'll play it in. Nobody on the back post but a Falcon defender. It's popped up. Andreu in the middle. Taken away for a moment. Lopes still have it. Corner kick coming. There's the other head coach, Shellis Heineman, the 6-year head coach for the Lopes, who got 505 wins entering tonight, the second leading winningest coach among active coaches. He is set to retire at the end of the season. He's got more than 37 seasons as a head coach at the collegiate level and only 4 losing seasons, and has taken all but 3 of his teams to the NCAA tournament in eligible seasons. Here comes the free kick. Afonso, who just checked in, serves it up. He also checked in. Here's Kissy. And Will Clark, the third Lope to check in just before that corner kick.
Like international? I mean, like professional?
18 minutes remain in a 1-0 Lopes victory, looking to keep their 2-game win streak to start this season alive and push it to 3. Air Force looking to avoid a 2-game skid off of Kissy and out of play. Of course, last year at Air Force, it was a 4-3 double overtime victory for the Falcons, but the last time in 2018 here at the GCU Soccer Stadium, a 1-0 Lopes win. Then a 1-0 Lopes win in that WAC tournament that had the Lopes winning the conference tournament as the 4 seed, and then ultimately making the NCAA tournament, but falling to UC Irvine at UC Irvine in penalty kicks. Men's basketball up 66-53 with 5.5 minutes remaining at the arena, looking to clinch a share of the regular season title and most likely a 1 seed with if they can hang on and get the victory. Kissy going to be called for a foul. Daniel headed away by Aguas.
Is really stacked with youngsters, meaning 17-year-old,
Agadu. Back for Daniel, who drops it back for Jared Dove. That's taken away. Andreu with it, working on Jared Dove. He'll spin and find Will Clark.
For sure.
Sends it across for Afonso. Canales. Taken away. And a huge foul in the middle of the field. Esai Easley's gonna pick up a yellow card. And for good reason, as Bussy is taken out. A huge collision in the middle of the field. Probably lucky that was just a red card, or a yellow card rather, excuse me, and not a red card for Esai Easley. Air Force still yet to register a shot on goal. To Suri's no saves. 3 saves for Likewise, however. It's the 9th foul on the Lopes. That one headed away. Yasuda's going to keep it in. He'll find Will Clark. Lays it off. Dropped back. Aguas. Kissy gets a flick on, trying to get it to Afonso. London Agadu's there. Cleared away. Out of play. Lopes will get the throw, and we will get Thaddeus Dewing back for Air Force and Alec Labarge for the Lopes. Or not just yet. Thought we had some substitutions coming on the Lopes throw-in. We're going to go on the next one.
He signed McTweedy from France. He signed a French player.
Eastside's the kick taker for GCU, trying to find Kissy, lost his footing.
Inter Miami. So he's the owner of Inter Miami CF.
Alexis Canales now with it. Afonso in the middle. Took a touch on through Yasuda. Canales flicks it up. Couldn't get there for Marco Afonso. Spataforas tripped up in the middle of the field. Free kick coming.
They were interested in Phoenix making the MLS team, but later they were like, no. So now there's 2.
Traeger lays it off.
Where Phoenix Rising Sacramento. Let's see. There's one.
Tesouris lets it travel. He'll pick it up and fall on it with 14 minutes left. And now quickly will throw it out for Ariel Aguas. taken away. Soul. Spadafora. Drop back for Max Soul. And now taken away. Yasuda playing it up for Kissy. Kissy's gonna get spun and thrown to the ground by London Agedu. Sophomore defender who was on the WAC all-freshman team and was an honorable mention a season ago. And now we got a lope down. It looks like that's Marios Andre, who might have a cramp. You saw him stretching.
Those are like short shorts that cross country would wear, like what I did in college. Oh yeah.
So Labarge is in for Andreu, Moeller is in for Kissy, and Doing is in the front for Air Force. Those are your subs that just took place with 13 minutes to go. In a 1-0 soccer match for the Lopes, have the lead right now. Afonso lays it off. Finds Moeller. Back for Mondragon.
Yep.
Finding Yasuda. Lopes playing possession soccer at the moment, connecting a few passes together. That one's taken away, almost picked him out. Yasuda steps in. Hard battle, Yasuda gets the throw in, he'll go quick. Soul and Yasuda were fighting for that one on this near touch line. And Thaddeus Doing, applying some pressure on George Tesouris on the errant pass, and now one just tiptoeing itself out of bounds. Rasmussen in for the Lopes. Looks like Yasuda will check out. Luke Hill back in for Tristan Traeger in Air Force.
For Air Force, number 6, Luke Hill.
Played out of bounds. As we approach the final 10 minutes here at the GCU Soccer Stadium in a 1-0 game for GCU. Looking to push their win streak to 3. Air Force looking to avoid a 2-game losing streak. Played in for Doing. Doing with it. Tesouris gets a save. And the Lopes have it and avoid some danger that time. Here's Rasmussen looking to play it through. Labarge can't get there, but he forces a kick out of play by Air Force, and a throw in coming for the Lopes as William Collane will check in, the graduate student from Edmond, Oklahoma. Logged just 33 minutes on the season. Moeller has it at the penalty spot, lays it off, shot is high and out of play. Goal kick coming for Air Force, time not on their side. Men's basketball, 2:07 left, up 71-58. Check on some WAC scores as well. Lopes needs Seattle or New Mexico State to win. As here's the Lopes with Afonso near side. William Culhane will take. This one getting more and more physical. So it does look like California Baptist might beat Seattle with 39 seconds left in the second half, up 75-68 as Culhane comes over to take the throw. New Mexico State up 11 with 3.5 to play. So Lopes win and get a New Mexico State or Seattle win. They're the 1 seed. A win also gives them a co-conference championship for the first time ever. But here comes Air Force looking to equalize. Gonna try and spring Thaddeus Doing again. He's got some speed. Cutting back on Isai Easley. Back to the middle. His left-footed shot is right into the hands of George Tesou-Reese. Air Force faithful starting to get a little bit louder now, trying to will their team to an equalizing goal. Culhane drops it for Ariel Agua. 7 minutes now remain, 83rd minute. The GCU Soccer Stadium. Moeller from Afonso. He'll give it back to him. Here's Marco. Cross, back post. Justin Rasmussen can't get there to get a foot on it. And a wide open goal. Had his defender beat. Pass just got there a little early. Headed away. Air Force gonna have to start throwing some numbers forward. Moeller keeps it in. Air Force picks it up. Fonzo battling, he'll get whistled for a foul. It's the 11th team foul on the Lopes. 19 for the game between the two sides. Matulis will take it. Send one into the top of the box, but it's headed away by the Lopes defense. Doing lays it off. Laid off again. Next shoe. Top of the box. His shot's high. That's London Agedu. He's got a goal already on the season. George will get ready to boot it away after substitutions. Doing's out. Spatafora back in. Doing a little frustrated with himself on the sideline. Next shoe. Finding Max Soul. Back up next shoe. Trying to get through, slide tackle. That's Labarge. Labarge gonna get a yellow. Hard challenge too. Can hear the Air Force fans wanting a red card. That tiptoes on the line of dangerous. Here comes Mitch Stevens. He'll check in, Labarge will check out. Just picked up a card. His first on the season. Matulis will serve it up. Tesou-Reese gets bumped. He's got it though. A lot of contact in the box, but George holds on. 4.5 left. Lopes looking to hang on to a 1-0 lead. Headed back, Afonso. Not sure that that was completely out of bounds. They're gonna say it was out of bounds. Lopes bench didn't like it. Quick throw. Over Moeller's head, Afonso colliding, gets it to Moeller. Likewise, we'll pick it up. 3.5 left. Next shoe, trying to get it through. Gonna be a handball on the Lopes. This is a dangerous spot. Referee gonna pull out the spray for this one. Who's gonna stand over it? Daniel's there. And that is also Matulis. Matulis off the wall. Marco Afonso with it. Plays it out wide. William Culhane looking to return to Afonso. He's taken out. We'll get a whistle. And a quick yellow card on Jared Dove. We'll see if the referee allows substitutions here. Coach wants a Mondragons on. Fernandez Alcade out. Also Derek Hall for Air Force. They'll go quick. Rasmussen to Afonso, back for Afonso. Moeller taken out, will get advantage. And now the whistle and the foul. 87th minute, almost to the 88th. Afonso and Rasmussen again. Rasmussen will get it. Moeller with it. Into the middle. Another foul on Air Force in the corner. Just 90 seconds remaining. There is a Lope down. Now the clock will stop. And now all the men's basketball team's got to do is get it across the timeline. 20 seconds remaining at the GCU Arena. That's gonna do it. The Lopes are gonna clinch a share of the regular season title for the first time ever, and most likely a 1 seed, a 74-64 victory for the Lopes. And it is a 1 seed in the WAC tournament next week for Grand Canyon. As New Mexico State won, as we got a scrum in the corner. As the scene at the arena is crazy right now. But here we got to finish one up in the final minute and 10 seconds. And now a foul. It looks like Max Soul's probably going to pick up a card. .60 complete seconds will be left to tick. Max Soul picking up a card. Referee's been busy today. But how about that? Men's basketball co-conference champions in the regular season. And it'll be a 1 seed next week on Friday. That cleared out of bounds. Corner kick for the Lopes. They're going to hang on here, it looks like, for a 1-0 victory. Less than 60 seconds remaining. Rasmussen's going to take his sweet time. And the scene at the GCU Arena, everybody hugging and clapping and celebrating. It's going to be a nonstop party. Out of play. Throw in for the Lopes, 30 seconds left. Coach Drew's addressing the crowd right now. Countdown to the wax tomorrow as we'll send the men's and women's basketball teams off. 10 seconds and a goal kick for Likewise. It's not going to be enough time to go the length of the field. 5 seconds. That's it. Lopes win it 1-0. A victorious night at the GCU Soccer Stadium. The Lopes stay undefeated, move to 3-0 in WAC play and on the season. Air Force falls to 1-2-1 on the season and in WAC play. The captain, Justin Rasmussen, got the goal to give the Lopes the victory. Take a look at your game summary presented by, or that's going to be your Copper State Credit Union or Commonwealth Insurance halftime. Copper State Credit Union player of the match, Justin Rasmussen, 3 shots. His 1 shot on goal was a laser into the opposite corner and gave the Lopes the 1-0 victory. Now let's take a look at your game summary. So Justin Rasmussen, your player of the game. The Lopes took 14 shots, put 4 of them on goal. Air Force just 5 shots and 1 on goal. Here's your game summary, brought to you by Commonwealth Insurance. Foul count 12-10 GCU. So 22 between the two sides. Air Force took 3 corners. The Lopes took 5. Both teams offside just 1 time. Saves 3-1. Likewise had 3. Tesouris had 1. Again, shots 14-5, 4-1 on goal. Lopes win it 1-0. Remember, you can follow Grand Canyon University on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Don't forget to download the Lope Nation app so you can watch all of the live streams from your mobile device, or subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. From here, Air Force goes back home to Colorado Springs, where they'll host Seattle on the 13th of this month. And the Lopes will travel to Incarnate Word on the 13th, but be sure to tune in on the 19th of March when the Lopes will host the California Baptist Lancers here at the GCU Soccer Stadium. That kick is scheduled for 7 p.m. So we want to thank you for tuning in for our wonderful crew here at GCU TV. It was a 1-0 Lopes victory over the Falcons of Air Force, thanks to Justin Rasmussen. I'm Kyle Borg, telling you to have a great rest of your night, a great rest of your weekend, and as always, go Lopes!